hallelujah play. Sing it together in the old time way. Every stone must fall, every fear must fade, every river's gotta carry on.
SEWE is more than lectures and art, handmade crafts and demonstrations. It is also an opportunity to listen to some deeply American music, like the Grammy-winning Steep Canyon Rangers. We'd like to welcome mandolinist and vocalist Mike Guggino. Great to have you with us.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
You hail from Asheville, North Carolina. Tell us a bit more about your sound.
Yeah, well, we started as a pretty traditional bluegrass band in college, and we've sort of evolved over the years with drums and different instruments to a kind of an Americana folk sound. And so it's a kind of a blend of bluegrass and those styles.
Yeah, and the sound is fantastic. It has also attracted the talents of the Steve Martin, who is also a banjoist.
Yeah, we started working with Steve, gosh, in maybe around 2008. He had just made a record and was looking for a band to go on tour with, and he happened to know us. He said he was lucky because he knew one band, and it was us.
That's it. Really?
Yeah, that's a true story.
That's incredible. He's very talented, but so are you. And in fact, you've recently added a new ranger to the lineup.
Yeah, that's true. So our longtime guitarist, singer Woody Platt left the band this past year in 2022, and we've added a new singer and guitar player, Aaron Burdett, who's from Saluda, North Carolina, just down the road from Asheville.
It's been said every man has a need to find his glory. Tooth and nail is fortune at any cost, but I see it plain in the fields laid out before me.
And your sound, it is truly American. It is deeply rooted in kind of the Appalachian flavor of this country. And some of the new projects, you've released a lot of albums, but you are working on new material all the time. What is latest and greatest?
Yeah, so we actually were just in the studio last week. We're working on a new record that will come out later this year. All original stuff. I think there's going to be one cover song on it, but mostly original stuff like our other albums. And yeah, we're really excited to kind of have a new sound with this new band member, new singer. It's kind of a new era for the Steep Canyon Rangers.
Yeah, and Americana music, this type of bluegrass, it's not just for a certain ear. It really is for everyone. And how would you impart that to people who have not necessarily turned to the Bluegrass Channel to be inspired by some of your tunes?
Sure. I mean, there's all different kinds of bluegrass, and there's very traditional bluegrass, and then there's very modern, contemporary newgrass and things like that. And we, like I said, we kind of started as a really traditional bluegrass band, but sort of evolved our sound over the years, and and that's incorporating things from other styles of music. Like I said, we have a drummer now, and we use electric instruments, and we kind of incorporate elements from rock and roll and folk and blues and things like that. So it's not just that sort of high lonesome traditional Appalachian bluegrass sound that some people may think of.
Yeah, and from whence this music came, life has changed drastically, as you say. You're implementing other types of sounds, but what are the themes, generally speaking, that you write about today versus what was written about 50 years ago?
Well, I think, yeah, a lot of the bluegrass songs, the traditional bluegrass songs, maybe were about rural life, life in the country, life on the farm, things like that. And obviously none of us are living that life. We all live in neighborhoods in Asheville and Brevard in Western North Carolina. And but a lot of the themes are the same: love and things, heartbreak, losing people, death, life, rebirth, compassion, all the similar themes that you hear in music over the years. That hasn't changed.
Absolutely. Well, you certainly have earned the love of many people that earned you a Grammy Award, many nominations, and you're going to be in Charleston during SEWE, the Steep Canyon Rangers performing at the Charleston Gailliard Center, and this is going to happen Thursday, February 16th at 7:30. So go out and get your tickets. Mike, I want to thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Great to be here, and we're looking forward to being back in Charleston.
Can't wait. We're back
Thanks.
after this.